Robert Davis is a retired school teacher who in October 2005 returned to New Orleans to view and possibly rebuild his family's 6 properties that were destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. He went out during the night of October 8, 2005 to buy cigarettes in the French Quarter and asked a mounted officer when the curfew would go into effect that night. While they were speaking, another officer approached and accused Davis of being drunk. When Davis tried to walk away, 2 more officers joined in to attempt to arrest him. The beatdown of Davis that followed was all filmed by Associated Press producer Rich Matthews, who happened to be walking by. As Davis was arrested, Matthews was jabbed in the stomach and shoved into a police cruiser by a 5th officer. Davis, who was charged with public intoxication, resisting arrest, battery, and public intimidation, repeatedly said that he had not drunken that night. The officers were also charged with battery and were accused of using extreme force. Charges against Davis were dropped in April 2006. Stuart Smith was the officer charged with assaulting the AP producer, who was suspended for 120 days, while Robert Evangelist and Lance Schilling were fired for their participation in the beating. 2 of the men involved in the incident were not New Orleans police officers, the federal agents whose names were not released, and were not indicted by their parent agency for their involvement. Lance Schilling was found dead on June 10, 2007 from a gunshot wound to the roof of the mouth that was apparently self-inflicted. On July 24, 2007, Officer Robert Evangelist was cleared of all charges by Judge Frank Marullo, who was later quoted in reference to the trial saying, and I quote, "I didn't even find this a close call," end quote. The deciding factor was the video evidence that showed Davis struggling for several minutes while the police tried to detain him.